So about cold email. Tell me
Okay.
about that whole. So what are you? Before we do that, what are you doing for like marketing and sales? Like, what have you learned as just a business? Like,
I'm laughing because there is no real strategy to it. A lot of this
Okay.
is just like, man, figuring out what works. And
so
what
is
not
it that
working.
referrals really work for you?
I think it's a mixture of
Okay, cool.
both. You know.
So tell me your channels. So if referrals are some, what's your other channels of like leads or opportunities?
So again, I can definitely say a few months ago, once I started putting my face out there more, then I
Okay.
feel like the referrals started happening more because it was just easier from a local perspective
Sure.
of there's that trust
Yeah.
and so knows you. Maybe they're resharing because they're excited to share something with your
Yep.
face because they're trying to support you,
Sure.
and then someone else sees it. As far as brands, because I do work with a lot of brands that are not based here,
Yeah.
so there is just not that referral program.
course.
Just doesn't work because
So how do you
You're
get
not-
those opportunities?
so it is from cold emailing.
Okay,
Really.
nice.
So, and obviously, look, that's like it's a shot in the dark. Sometimes I don't
Yeah.
have this great method to
Yeah.
it. I have been very successful with it, but it's also trial and error. I think sometimes it's very much timing that you
Yeah.
really can't control.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of just like rolling the dice of,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to make this offer and email thousands of brands. And if this happens to be something that is interesting to them in that moment, then they're going to get a reply. But then sometimes that same offer is not appealing anymore.
Sure.
I'm trying to think like, okay, for example, during COVID, I did a ton of product only photos and videos, right? Because
it.
guess what? No one could go anywhere.
Yeah.
No one could book models. So at the time I was getting crazy success with people like, yeah, I would love product pictures because
Yeah.
we're desperate for content
Yeah.
and no one can go anywhere. Fast forward to now, times are so different. I think the product content industry is a lot more oversaturated now
Okay.
compared to 5 years ago. So now if I was trying to promote, hey, I do product photography and video, I would not have nearly as much success.
see.
Like I started seeing that, like, okay.
It's pivot, yeah.
So sometimes it's just like guessing game of like, I've got to put 5 or 6 different types of offers out there to see what is interesting to people. And maybe I need to send those same 5 or 6 offers, like plan a strategy if I'm going to reach out to the same person with these different offers over time to see
if
what
one-
they will respond to more.
Are you able to see if they open your emails?
No, because
No.
I don't do.
Okay,
We've talked
gotcha.
about this.
Yeah, yeah,
As
yeah.
of right now, I'm literally manually emailing everything, and I have mixed opinions on that. Like I have
Sure.
gone back and forth of should I be incorporating AI, and I'm not knocking it.
No, totally. With as far as like the copy.
Copy, but also just like for mass sending out. So we're just not having to make, like right now I am manually sending emails. So I have a strategy of, okay, like I really want to be intentional
Yeah.
with learning about this person that I'm reaching out to,
Sure.
learning about the brand and recent things that are happening. So I feel like that takes intention. And I know we've talked about it. There are AI programs that do that for you, but I'm on the fence of
I love it.
if it really comes across as authentic and genuine, or if
sure.
it comes across as can they tell? Do
Yeah,
you
I
think that it's a
Well,
mass email?
I've paused my campaigns just because of bandwidth, because it's you have to take time and you have to sit and like manage and maintenance your email system.
Okay.
It's not something that you just sit like and let.
Okay.
But the first week that I did it, I landed one client and her response was, I could tell you sat there and made that message for me. And when she said that, I was like,
Okay.
yikes, that's crazy. I was happy, but I was like, bro, that's wow. Because
Okay.
I was like,
You're like,
in
I
my
did
head,
it.
I don't even know who you are. I don't know anything about you yet. Like, okay, I knew who she was. I knew some things about her, but like, I didn't really know.
Right.
Because the cool thing about Instantly, that tool, is it'll take a personalized line, like out of a paragraph or a body, like the first line can be personalized. And so you can tell it to take the description of every lead and take their description, like their profile bio, And if they say something about them, like something they offer, well, the first line of the message is going to use AI. And so if you send 1,000 emails, every first line is going to be
Customize.
about a personal, it's going to be about the bio.
Okay.
So you can tell it like what to look at.
Okay.
You can say, look at a post or look at this. Like, but for the one I use, I said, take the bio and personalize the first line off the bio.
Okay, very cool.
And so the first line is just personal. It says, hey, their name. I saw you, da 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 da. We need to be introduced or something like that. And then it goes on to whatever
Okay.
that conversation was. And then,
How's it working?
so that was my only client. So,
Okay.
so I'm not able to fully, I know it works because there's so many people in my industry
Somebody
use
doing
it.
it.
For me, the block or the roadblock that I've hit is out of everything else that I'm doing, I need to, because I can't just let it sit.
Right.
And I can't just let it run randomly. Like I need to actually, okay, this copy isn't working anymore. We have to change this copy. Okay, I need to add more leads. What is my avatar?
Right.
But it's worth it. I just have to, it's just me. I have to fix my system because, I mean, there's not many sales methods where you can reach out to thousands of people,
Right.
or hundreds of people a day, thousands of people a week, and see who opens your email.
Yeah,
You
that
can-
part's probably great.
You can, okay, you opened it, but you didn't respond. Okay, here's the next sequence. I mean, there's so many
Well, I'll
places
have to think about it.
Yeah, it's always and I think just looking at people or listening to people, like I listen to this guy named Austin Snyder. He talks about like how to run your agency and how to build an authority funnel, how to like get leads, how to figure out your avatar, how to find your niche. And so Alex Hormozy has other content on it. It totally works. Email gets I forgot what the percentage was, like a 43% or 50% of people like are checking it in a sense.
Okay.
So there's a high percentage of
right.
like people checking their emails. So it's not like one of those like in my head, I'm like, bro, who checks their emails? So like who gets deals from emails? But people do. And there's ways where you can get people's attention.
Right.
Because as you scroll through your emails, there's certain ones that pop up, like or that stand out.
Absolutely.
And so if you can make yours one of those that stand out, they're not possibly you're not gonna get a deal off the first time they open
Sure.
it. But as you continue, they're like, this girl continues to like send me these emails and they're really good. Like, let me see if this is
Right. It at least starts the conversation. Which
Yeah.
I guess, look, so to play devil's advocate for that, of why
course.
I have been hesitant to jump on the AI wagon with it, because I think it's great that it can pull a personalized something from their bio.
Yeah.
What I have been doing, and again, I'm not an expert. I'm not
Sure.
like rolling in. I'm not going to sit here and say like I've had all these like incredible deals. This is just a trial and error, and
But it's worked for
it's
you.
some
over
some
the
things are
years.
working for me, and this is just recent because
Yeah.
first of all, like LinkedIn is a newer thing in the last year that I've really
Yeah.
tried to utilize, and it's
Okay,
a
cool.
very underutilized platform for
Love it.
sure. But I think for me, instead of just pulling like a generic line that's like about their their what do you call it, job title
Sure.
or their brand, it takes more time.
Of course.
But I like really research, okay, what are some things that are happening in their company? LinkedIn is a great resource for that. I've found a lot of the content that brands will post on LinkedIn is not the same content that they're posting on Instagram, right?
Sure.
So they're more likely to post kind of these behind the scenes moments
Love it.
that are happening on their brands. So I have just found a lot of luck being able to pull something that shows I was really like a real person.
Yeah.
Finding out about an event they were involved in or a new product launch that they haven't posted yet on Instagram. So being able to pull that kind of
like that.
personalized introduction to the email, I've gotten a lot of great responses of, oh, thanks for noticing that our team was involved with this or this product launch. That feels a little more relevant
I get
than
it.
just a generic
First line, yeah.
first,
I totally get
like,
it.
oh, I see that you're the marketing director.
Yeah.
That feels like anyone could technically
Abs-
do that, or AI could do it.